We had ham left over from Thanksgiving, so I'm making a hearty and delicious split pea soup. Let's jump straight in. For the ingredients, I have 1 pound of dry split peas. They have been rinsed under cold water to remove any dirt or debris. I have a ham bone and about 2 cups of diced ham that I cut down into bite sizes. The ham bone will really add a great flavor to the soup. I have 2 carrots that I cleaned, peeled, and chopped into small bite sizes. And I have some bay leaves. For the liquids, I will add 16 ounces of chicken broth and 6 cups of water using this 2-cup glass measuring cup. Next, I'm making my base. I make this base for all soups, stews, and broths. It just adds a lot of flavor to any dish. So I start with 3 celery stalks that I clean and chop into large pieces to put into my food processor. Then I have about half a bunch of fresh parsley that I washed and cut off the stems, but you can keep them on if you want. I have 1 onion that I cut into chunky pieces to be added to the food processor. I grabbed some fresh thyme that I rinsed with cool water. And I have 4 cloves of garlic that I peeled to be added to the food processor. Then I broke off a piece of some fresh ginger, rinsed it, and peeled it to be added to my food processor. So I use this food processor because it cuts down on more than half of my food prepping time. I mean, it makes it so much easier. Once the ingredients are in the food processor, I push the post or high button to break it down to an almost paste consistency. Then I put my pot on a medium to high heat. I add some olive oil and then add the base mix. I saute the mix for about 1 or 2 minutes until it's fragrant. This will add an amazing depth of flavor to the soup. I drop in just the ham bone, not the ham pieces yet. Then I add the split peas into the pot. I follow that with the chicken broth and 6 cups of water. I bring the mixture to a boil, uncovered, for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to reduce to a simmer. So this is when I start to add in the carrots. Right before I reduce the heat and let simmer for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until the peas are soft and tender. Now that the soup is simmering for 45 minutes, I'm just cleaning up, but I thought this would be a good time to remind you to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and feel free to check out some of my latest videos up above. Let's get back to the soup. So I check in on the soup about halfway through the 45 minutes to stir and prevent sticking. But then I also realized that I forgot to add the bay leaves, so I added those in now. But I usually add these in at the beginning when I'm adding in like the broth and the water. Next, I added in the pieces of ham. I like to wait until like it's simmering to add the pieces of ham because I feel like it's already cooked and I don't want my meat to be overcooked. Next, I add some sea salt and some crushed black pepper to taste, and I let it continue simmering on low until the peas were to like a creamy but like this brothy texture. I mean, that's just really the way I like my soup. So I do this until it's done. Then once it's done, I serve it I served my split pea with some croutons that I picked up from Whole Foods. It was so good. The textures and the smoky flavor will honestly have you keep coming back for more soup. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, share, and like.